like we say, we have here two birthday, two
dates,
that between these two dates are 19 days, that of course correspond to the time. Here is a 10 time, here is a 28th time. We have to see exactly what's happened in this time, what are the kings. Okay, so this is the birthday of the one we call Eldad. And this is the birthday, the one we call Medad. It's like Eliyahu Mashiach. These two letters that start, it's like Moshe Aaron, Mordechai Esther, etc. Okay, so this is a mother, this is a teats, the breath, this is a kids, and this is Esav, this is Yaakov. This is really, God is one, is Avraham, but we say that behind Avraham hiding Esav. This is Hashem Yachid. God is the only one, Yachid. It's a unity that it's like nothing not exists beside him. Is the concept of Yitzchak, Bincha Yechidcha, have to do with the Yechidah of the Mashiach too. So Yitzchak corresponds to the Yechidah, to God is Yachid. Hashem Yachid equal Chen. Hashem Echad equal 39. Okay? So this 90 day from this day, that is a 40 day from the beginning of the year, immediately after Eldad. Here, before this day, there are 39 days. There are 30 days of Tishrei and 9 days of Cheshvan. Together is 39 days. In the 40 day, in the milk day, in day of Chalav, of milk, of 40, here is Yud Cheshvan, that equal Achishena, that is equal the same letter of Chen, Yeshu. Chen, Yeshu, the Chen of Yeshu. Okay, this equal Achishena, it means I will make it quick. This is correspond to the last time is Beita, in the time when will come. This is Yaakov that say Vayecharad Ata, I've been late until now. Ata, it's like Beita, the same word. I've been late until now. So Yaakov is make it late. Esav try to make it quick. He born in a day that all the idea of this day is to make it quick. He born in the day, it's like the end of all the cycle, all the 28th time. The 28th word in the parasha of the meeting between Yaakov and Esav is Ata. I've been late, Yaakov that say I've been late till now. The 28th word in the parasha, it's like excuse himself that I'm sorry I've been late till now. So this 19 day correspond parallel to the 19 years of each cycle. The last year we finish the cycle 304, we finish. It means the last year it correspond to this day. was the last year in the cycle, correspond to this day. It means if it could be a meeting, it was supposed to happen in this day, in the birthday of the rabbi, of the woman. It didn't happen. This was the time. This was be'ita, it means in the time. It is written, when will be the time, I will make it quick. So, this already after us. So, what we have now is a new start. So we start from the first year, what is Achishena, that came after Beita. Ani Hashem, me God, in the time I will make it quick. So in the time, it was...
When time comes?
The time came last year. Last year it was the coming of Mashiach. Now, the new year is I will make it quick. After it's the time, I will make it quick.
After time comes?
I will make it quick. Achishena, what is equal Yud Cheshvan, that correspond to the concept of Eldad. Okay, so in the book of Revelation, in the chapter 24, they ask Jesus, when will be the second coming? When will be the end of the day? What he told them, you have to learn this from the ferber of the fig.
From the what?
You will learn this from mashal,
Mashal, fable, parable.
Parable of the fig, that the fig, when you see that the branch of the fig is wet, and the leaves are blooming, the leaf become fruit, then you know that the summer is close. What is the summer? Is near. What is summer? In Hebrew, summer is kite. What is the same root letter of the cat? What is the end of the day? Alright, so he told them how you will know that the coming is soon, that Mashiach is going to come now. You see that the tree of fig is ready, the fruit of the fig is ready to eat.
So the tree of fig is the Torah.
The tree of fig, it means, have to do with the tree of knowledge, good and evil, that transformed to butter and honey, like we talked about in the past, is ready to eat. So then you know that the summer, the kite, it means the cats, is here near close. Okay?
So how
So
do we know
in what chapter he says this? In the chapter 24 in Matthew. Correspond to the time to talk. It is a time that you cannot talk about Jesus, and it is a time when you can talk about Jesus. When you can talk about Jesus, when the tree of the fig is ready to eat.
In Judaism, you mean?
Yes, in Judaism, of course.
Something taboo, all of a sudden you can talk about.
Yeah, why you can talk? Because you have vessel. The vessel, it's the tree of knowledge, good and evil, is a Torah, is a vessel. So, when the tree of fig is ready, so you know that the coming of Mashiach is right there, very close.
So your research is basically kind of the vessels for bringing the kids.
Of course. Now, we have the 28th day of Cheshvan parallel to the 28th time, and the 28th king from David. Who is the 10th king that correspond to the Yud Cheshvan? Achaz. We've been saying all the time that Achaz is Shlomo, is a priest, is a snake. Achaz. That equals 16, that they correspond to the letter Ein. What is the 16th letter? Alright, so This Yud 10 of Cheshvan corresponds to the king of Achaz. And the 28th time, what time of peace, corresponds to Yeshua himself, to this day, to Chen. Now, in the book of Bereshit, it is a parasha that talks about the meeting between Yaakov and Esav. It's the 8th parasha. There are in the book of Bereshit 12 parashot that parallel to the 12th month from Nisan. The creation of the world is Bereshit, the sense of speech. Parasha of Noach is a month of Iyar, the month of Yisachar, the donkey. We see the connection between the donkey and Chen. After Lech Lecha, go away, that God said to Abraham, correspond to the month of Sivan. Sivan is a sense of walking, by the book of Yetzirah. After Parashat Vayera, God was seen. Vayera is a month of Tammuz, have to do with Reuven. Watch, my son, Reuven,
Ben.
And the sense of sight, etc. So it's completely 100% parallel between the 12 parashot and the 12th month and the 12th tribe, the way they was walking in the desert. And the 8th one, the 8th parasha is Parashat Vayishlach. It's the parasha then Yaakov is going to meet Esav. It means the month of Cheshvan is a parasha that corresponds to the meeting between Esav and Yaakov. Okay? So, now we have the 28th time in this month that the Mabul is the letter of Chen. This is Isha, this is a woman. The Mabul start and finish in the month of Cheshvan. Alright, so this is say in this chapter 2 that the second coming will be like the water, the day of Noach. It means he make a relationship between the concept of Chen, Noach, Chen, the same letter, to the second coming. It will be the same thing. He said it. Okay, so the month of Chen, these 8 months correspond to the letter Chet of Chen, and the letter that correspond to this month is the letter Nun. So it's the 8th month in the letter Nun. So it's Chen. What equal Yimar, the course, etc. All my books is based on the word Chen. Chen Isha. Shin Vav equal Isha, the woman. Okay? So this has to do with Achaz. This has to do with Yeshua. And like we say, each year we meet in another day between. The day in the middle is a Yutet Cheshvan. Yutet, the 19th of Cheshvan, that equal Pagash meet. It's like they meet in the middle. But like we said, so all the idea here between these 2 days is to do the meeting. So now, after, by the way, if this is Achaz, and this day corresponds to this year, 777, so the day before corresponds to the year, the last year, the king before. Who is the king that is before Achaz? Yotam. Yotam equal te'ena. This was the last year. So what we did all the last year, from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, we talk about the fig. Everybody that follows the lesson, all the meeting we have with different people in the prayer breakfast.
National prayer breakfast in the United States.
Yes, in all our meeting, all the year we've been talking about the tree of fig. So this was last year was the tree of fig. We prepared the tree of fig. Then in this year I wrote a chapter in the book about the tree of fig. There are 18 pages of Gematria about the tree of fig. So all the last year we was dealing with the tree of fig. Okay, so the tree of fig, this was the year before, and in the moment the tree of fig is ready, we can talk. It means we have vessel to talk about Mashiach in a way that it can be accepted in Judaism too.
Having the right
it's like the time.
Having the right discernment to talk.
Yeah,
to understand the concepts.
Yeah, we can understand all the background of the first coming and the second coming. Why Jesus cursed? He didn't eat the tree of fig when in his first coming. Why he cursed the tree of fig? Why this was the correction of the sin of Achaz? That because he sinned that he asked help from Ashur. The kingdom of the north was lost, and they was lost in Europe, and because they was lost, now we need the Mashiach that he will come only in two times, and in the first coming, he will not eat butter and honey yet. It means he will be above the Torah. Why he will be above the Torah? So he will be giving to the nation, so he can bring back the spark of the 10 tribe back from the nation.
Sparks.
So all this story game, all this story of Jesus, why he could not realize himself in the first coming, why he have to have why he have to have a father God, why didn't have a regular father? In one way, to have a
human.
It's a minus that he didn't have a physical father. From the point of view of Judaism. Yeah, it's a minus. It's exactly why he didn't realize the letter Ayin of his name. It's exactly why the Jews didn't receive him. It's exactly why he was giving away to the nation. And all this he was to save the other sheep that was lost from the tree of Yosef that equal Jesus. Okay, it's why Yudke Vavke plus Miriam equal Yeshu, not Yeshua, equal 416. 26 plus 290, what is Miriam, equal 316, what is Yeshu, not Yeshua. Alright, so because he have a spiritual father, he cannot fix the snakes, he cannot fix the ground that have to do with Eretz Israel of this world. It's why the Jews didn't accept it, because he cannot be the Caesar, he cannot be the kingdom on this world, only in the other world. And it's exactly what he was giving away, and this is exactly what the nation need. Somebody that is above the Torah, just to be a good person. Alright, so all the story of the fig is to really understand the big picture of why this has to happen in this way. Like we say, Achaz is the 10th generation from David, what is Yud, from the beginning of Reshvan. Is a 23 generation from Avraham, 23 related to 23 generation from the first man is Yosef. 23 is a 10 prime number, so in a different way, you have the connection between Achaz and the 10. Is a 23 generation from Avraham, and 23 is the 10 prime number, start from 1. Yosef was a 23 generation from the first man. So is connect to the concept of the 10 too. 10 have to do with holiness. Yimach Shmo equal Kodesh, holy. Every 10 will be holy. And now I understand why he skipped about, if he was not skipping about generation, really, if you count all the generation, Achaz is the 26th generation from Avraham. What is the name of God?
26.
It's why he's the father of Emmanuel. He represents the father of Emmanuel. This concept, Eldad, is the son and is the father as well. Is Yudke Vavke generation. And why is the father? To fix the sin. Because he sinned, we lost Jesus. So now we have to give the seed to bring back Jesus. The priest give Jesus away to the nation. Now the priest have to give him back.
Bring him back.
Jesus was sold to the priest. Now the priest have to sell back Jesus to Am Israel. If not, it's not belong. You cannot use it because it was given to the priest.
It's taboo.
It's not only taboo. It's a cherem. Anything that you give to the priest, you cannot use it anymore.
Embargo.
It's kodesh that nobody can touch besides the priest.
Forbidden.
Alright? If you give a fruit to a priest, you cannot touch it anymore. If you give the trumot and me'asrot to the priest, whatever you decide to give a donation to the priest, it belongs to the priest. You have a certain holiness that only the family of the priest can enjoy. Okay?